So we're going to pick up right where we left off in the build. Now that I've got torso and part of a shoulder pad done, I've painted it blue and I like the way it looks. So I'm going to go through and find my white marker, wherever that is. I've never used this one, so it'll be interesting to see if this is good. For lack of a better description. Okay, I haven't used it yet. Okay. Got a test kit there. Yeah. Kit Bash Day 2. And I'm a little too excited for it. Because of this Kit Bash, I'm going to have to 110% when I get done with this kit. I don't know if I'm going to keep it together after the build off, or if I'm going to tear it apart and get all of the other kits fully built as well. The ones I'm using for parts, that would be the Cherudim and the Strike Rouge. Eventually I would like to get, well, for sure the Strike Rouge, because that one is a pretty fun one, just because of the I.W.S.P. Yeah, I said that correct. So yeah, Peter Patter, I'm going to switch the camera shot. Boom! There we go. That's what I like to see. And we'll see if we can't get going here. See if this white blurts out the rest of this green here. Because I would really like to have. I am Frankensteining all the kits, but that'll be the next round when not the next round per se, but like the next bit of it. Anything that's left over is going to get kit bashed together for fun. So those will be 100% Frankensteins. That's for dang sure. At least once. But I want to also have the color scheme to be, make sense between A to B. That, and I'm not a huge fan of Cherudim being as green as it is. Green's not my go-to color. And I've already painted the shoulder blue and now bits of this kind of white. So that'll be the next bit to paint that entire kit blue and white with gold and green emphasis. So that's kind of my attack strategy here going into today. So I'm going to get some of these parts painted, and then I'm going to let them sit while they're drying, open up some more parts, and just kind of keep going down the line and keep the pace going is kind of my overall plan here. So, yeah, lots of detail, lots of paint. Like I said, I'm pretty excited for this. I almost did some of this last night off camera, but I'm like, nah. I'm recording this on YouTube. I have some friends that want to see me do this dumb stuff. So I'm just going to full send it, see what happens. I've never worked with this marker. I've never worked with white paints. I should say for Gundams, at least. Yeah. No, it's honestly coming together pretty smoothly. The blue turned out fantastic, so if it hadn't, I would have changed up my entire plan, but I knew it was going to be okay. I've worked it a little bit on the Lightning Z, and I added a whole bunch of blue to spots that didn't have blue, and I liked the way it turned out. So I'm going to do it again. That was basically my prep kit for the kit bashing a while ago. Yeah. I think next time I might actually get paintbrushes for the crevasses. Or I'll just put it on kind of thick. Who knows? It already looks, in my mind, way cooler. So, that's what I say. Yeah. You know what? Let's get this back panel while I'm here. because I can list it on the third corner. Hopefully that should be good enough. And then I'll get the blue on the other part of that later. I'm a little less worried about that one because I'll be a back-facing. Actually, I'm not 100% sure which way this shoulder pad's going to be going, because I'm following the instructions, kinda. So it could go one direction, could go another. Depending on which side I want to put the shield and the other funnel system, bit system, Dragoon, I don't know what you want to call it. But we're going to find out. We're just going to experiment, see what I like most, go with the synergy. Just kind of play around with it. Go until it feels right. Which is exactly what goes to the vibe that I want it to be at, I should say. Because Gunpla is freedom. Okay. Like I said, this is my first kit bash, so it's definitely a little spicy. I'm not the best at this, definitely not the worst. I say as I have nothing to compare myself to at this moment in time. But, oh, that looks so much cooler. Okay, I will cover up all the intricate little bits and pieces and crevasses that I might have messed up with some panel lining, but that'll come later. That was what I figured out on the Lightning Z, was there's some parts and bits and pieces that I wasn't 100% set on. And once I played around with them just a little bit, did the things I wanted to do, it zinged. So I'll take it. Take it for sure. So that's what I say. Yeah. Okay, so now I probably need the other shoulder pad. Okay, the other shoulder pad is somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. I am so sorry, I don't know why that popped into my head, but it did, and you had to hear it, and I apologize for all of it. But when I get building, I just kind of go, you know? Eventually I'll turn on some tunes for myself, and I won't share them with you because it's stuff that I need for recording, so I apologize for that aspect, but at the same time, I don't want you to hear the scratch tracks for my band of our new projects that are coming up, because it's just rough scratches of guitar tracks and click track, and no one wants to hear copious amounts of click track. So I'll save you from that. Hell, I don't even want to hear click track. So that's a thing. Alright, where's the PCs? There it is. I must have this part memorized. There's the ones. PC 10. What? Oh, I looked at the wrong spot. I hope I looked at the wrong spot. 90% sure I picked the wrong spot. Yeah, PC 1s. Okay. Easy enough. Those just come right off. And then I need... I know another thing that's going to be done today, maybe, will be the head. Haven't figured out what I'm doing for that one yet. Still praying about it. I'll figure that out in a hot second. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Let's see, what else do I need? I need C13 and C6. Okay, I already got one of them. Ah, there's a pesky little shoulder pad. Yeah, adding green to the Cherudim, like a bright green, wasn't originally my go-to strategy. But at the same time, I'm not complaining. Looks pretty, well, when I repaint it all, it'll be interestinger. I swear that's a word. Don't call me out on it, please. Originally I was just thinking like blue, white, gold, and make it very pretty, I guess, sky themed. I don't know for better lack of descriptive term for that one. But now with the little addition of some slight green, I think that'll be just enough emphasis of a fourth, maybe a fifth color thrown in there that I'm not going to paint over. I don't know. Haven't fully married to that idea either. Or I just go back and I isopropyl alcohol it off, I think. I'm not 100% sure what the best way to get rid of paint off of a Gunpla is, but I'll worry about that later. I feel like that's a future gym problem right there. Alright, let's see if we can't get this started at least a little bit. God, this metallic, it's like a shiny metallic green, so I'm not even mad. Going all the same direction again. I really wish I had a wider marker version of this. I feel like that would speed up the process just a hair. At the same time, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that thought. There's a lot of times where I just kind of say stuff and then focus on something else and forget to finish my statement, sentence, sandwich. There we go. Get this bad pup going. I do like the slight streakiness that happens. I'm not going to switch hands. That was a dumb idea. There we go. Get some more of that green on there. I did zoom in the camera a little bit more. That's as far as that the top camera zooms, by the way. I tried swapping the cameras, and they both have the same effect, really, where they just kind of stop right about here. So I apologize that I don't have a better camera, closer camera for this. You'll just have to take my word for it. And the first video should be, actually, it's uploading as we speak. I thought I left it on last night to upload. Apparently I derped and forgot to do one or two things, so it didn't. So I'm going through and redoing it now. That is just my luck, but you know what? It happens. It happens. Okay, let's trim this down. So I'm not, this time around, normally I would like sand, or for my normal builds, I would sand all these parts. I would, I mean, I always do aggressive panel lining, but that's another story altogether. Oh, there we go. That was a nice nip. Excellent. That one's peachy keen. Yeah, I usually do some sanding. I like mine all looking like they're damaged heavily. I feel like that's just a really nice look. At the same time, not everyone's cup of tea, I realize. And I'm okay with that. But that's my style, I guess, you know, for better or for worse. Dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, well, it's getting painted anyway, and or it's going to be hidden, so who cares? Alright. I think this was also supposed to be green. Oh, jeez, just doesn't want to do things. Yes, I do know Lonely Robot, Toad Sage. He is a friend of mine from my first college down in Marshall, Minnesota. Do you know Lonely Robot? There we go. Okay, so polycap goes in like this. Yep, check it. Dope. And the other one goes down like that. Yes, I will definitely pass along the love, Gallo, of the gift sub. That's what friends are for. Okay. That's all nice and peachy keen looking. Excellent, excellent. As for this one, stop being a punk. I will turn this car around. Good golly, this one's being a punk. There we go. Got it a little, just enough started, whereas I can paint this whatever color it was on the other side. Alright. Oi! Okay. Hydrate first. We definitely gotta do the hydration. What up, fiddly dingles? Bits. Oh. Okay. What kind of a rant would you like? Would you like one about an anime? Would you like one about a Gundam kit? Like, what kind of rant you want? Because I can go anywhere that we dictate. Yeah. Legos. Okay. So they say they're ages 0 to like 99. So that means if I hit 100, I'm purposely not going to live to 100-year-old. That way I can still play with Legos. That's the first and foremost. When I was a young lad, I did a whole bunch of Lego. I mean, I've always wanted to be a brickmaster, and then the Legos got way too simplistic. So a submarine would have just parts and pieces just missing, and you're like, you have to use your imagination because that way it's an air bubble. No, that's just you guys being cheap on your plastic and not giving me the full submarine shell to conclude or to seal off everything. So that's what pissed me off originally about Legos. And then the spaceship ones, same thing. Like, you're in space. Give me a sealed off spaceship. But there's clearly gaps here or gaps here. But, you know, thanks to shadowing and lighting and stuff, you just don't normally see that. But they're skimping on pieces. And now the price of plastic, or at least Lego's interpretation of the price of plastic, has gone through the friggin' roof. So what normally would have been a kit that would have been like $20 way back in the day is now like $40, $50. At the same time, they're becoming infinitely more realistic, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, but it gets rid of the surrealism of playing with Legos. So, I don't know. There's my rant about the price and just the evolution of Legos a little bit. I could go further, but at the same time, I'm trying to keep my rants very short and springboardy. For the next time. For the next time. Thank you for redeeming them channel points for a rant. Oops. Did I put this thing on upside down? Well, yes, Otherberry, you did. Son of a biscuit. Actually, let me check. Yep, I did. Oh, you were fighting me because you knew you were on upside down, even though it's a peg going into a circle hole, but whatever. Grandma. Thank you, thank you. I have so many more in the tank. My friend Marty in Duluth found out that if he triggers me on one thing, I can go for like 5 to 10 minutes. And I should have written down all these things that piss me off and or the rants that I've done, because that could have been my stand-up revival or getting back into stand-up back in the day. But I didn't, and now I forgot. I got them off my chest, and now I'm not angry about them anymore. So it's like therapy, I guess, a little bit. I mean, the Legos themselves look like, oh, they're supposed to be submarines, right? The submarines are not fully sealed. Like, they're not watertight. I lived on a lake. Like, that kind of stuff gets to me if it's not, like, perfect. Or at least, you know, sealed off. Like, they had Lego ships where the full hull was, you know, understandable. But then they had, like, spaceships with obvious panels missing. So space could, like, suck the astronauts outside of the ship into the vacuum of space. I can use my imagination, but when you're, like, purposely banking on me using my imagination 24/7, there's only so much disbelief I can suspend before I go, okay, you're just a lazy butt. So that's my little bit with Legos. That and the price of them got it going, and then they sold out. Now they're owned by like Disney or something. I don't know. It's interesting. Kind of scary. And yeah. That's a different rant of spoilers, but whatevskis. I hate spoilers. For literally everything. But yeah, that's my rant. So yeah, that's because you did something. I don't know what you did. But Fiddly started all this, so I love my friends. It's awesome. A rant about Legos. That was so random. I love it. I don't know how you came up with Legos off the top of your head. Perfection. Okay. Put away the green. Okay. Is there anything else that needs to be for this shoulder pad right now? No, because the next part of the shoulder pad goes into this. And this fits on the shoulder. Interesting, I think. E2. E1, E2. That's just weird. I don't know why. Yeah, it used to be a bit, but now it's something else. I think because Fiddly Dinglebits, God, such a great name. Donated more bits than you at this point. I think that's what's up. I think. Not 100% sure. Okay, this is probably enough to get painted gold, I feel like. Not that I want to, because this is a very small, tiny, insignificant piece, but shenanigans happens. I hope that was the right piece. Yeah, that was 2. Oh, close my book. Alright, so interesting. Very, very interesting. So that slides in. That was easy enough, I guess. Yeah. I am not fishing for bits. I never am. They just kind of happen. I would say I'm always fishing for subscriptions or likes, comments, follows, shares. What's all the other media things? Swipes, tacos. I really hope tacos is a thing. Yeah. Yes. These are all things that I haven't dealt with much of anything, and yeah. See, there you go. Fapa Falls knows exactly what's up. Comes in with like the drop in the change and stuff. Guten Tag, how you doing? Today is day 2 of this custom build, and I'm getting weird. It's getting weird. So thank you for the bits. More bits. Yeah. It is a spicy day. That's what I gotta say about that. I've been watching streamers pretty much all day. Play some music. I listen to a lot of music streamers when I'm at work, and it makes time kind of fly by. And there's a couple gamers that I watch. Fiddly, I watch you when I'm at work, and yeah. I really need to, yeah, whenever bits happens, get those dirty bits. I really, really worry myself on the well-being that I am. Okay, what color do I want to paint you? You're right, it should be gold. Why, thank you, other gem. Question is, do I just go ballistic? Yep. That's the kind of guy that I am. Popping in, throwing some bits while playing Persona 5 Strikers. Ooh, solid. Sounds like a good time. I've never been a huge fan of Persona, but god dang. Just the lore and everything else around it is pretty friggin' cool. if I do say so myself, which I just did. Yeah. So, hopefully y'all are having a good Friday, Junior. And for those of you watching the YouTube later on in the future, yes, it's Thursday. In case you were wondering. So, if you're not watching this on a Thursday, happy whatever day it is. Pretend like it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Phone it in. I think that's, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. The music, well, okay, so the music's good, but when it came to Smash Brothers and stuff, I really disliked the Persona music in Smash Brothers. Just because it's not good Smash fight music, if that makes sense. Which, I don't know if it does or doesn't, but to me it does. I don't know. It's just like, yeah, I'm not getting the mood to like punch someone's face in with this, which is my only complaint with the Personas, I guess, because it invaded Smash Brothers, which doesn't have anything to do with Persona 5 Strikers, you know. But yeah, sorry, I gotta keep remembering to put my project in front of the camera a little bit more, so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. And cover that up with gold. Gold! Alright, that actually looks really nice. I'm kind of surprised. I don't normally, yeah. Yeah, battle music for sure in Persona 4. I haven't played these games personally, but I've seen enough streamers and stuff like that play these games. I've got roommates at the times that have played through these games, so I've heard the music in the background while I'm doing other things. Yeah, slaps. Yeah. Yeah. But at the same time, Final Fantasy. Sephiroth! I mean, that song still slaps for Smash Brothers, surprisingly. I wasn't expecting that to translate well, but it did. I was also not expecting Sephiroth to be as fun of a character, but now he's like one of my mains, because he's just super fun to play. And I'm probably that guy. I mean, I am the son of a preacher man, so kind of got that going against me. But that's another story altogether. Oh, geez, there we go. There's some good gold. Okay. Yep. So far, I'm really surprised. Son of a shepherd. I am not Ralph. I honestly wasn't a huge fan of Ed, Edd n Eddy back in the day, but then again, I never had that channel as a kid, so whenever I watched it at my grandparents' place, it just never appealed to me, and I'm like, okay. But, still good. So many good lines, though. I will not knock that at all. It's really hard to knock that, in fact. This next Monday, Minecraft. Playing it, not so much. Watching it, though, it's just very relaxing. So watching you play Minecraft, I know where you're going with this, Fiddly. Because you're getting a land together of people to do a Minecraft night or something. I could probably pick it up for Gits and Shiggles one of these days and play through it. But I mean, for me, it's just never. I played it when I came out in college, and it just never really struck a chord. It got monotonous, and I sunk way too much time in Pokemon. Yeah. I know. Okay. I do know some people that play, though, so that's a thing. Obviously, you being one of them. but people looking for a server, I'm not 100% sure of. Okay, that's going to have to get repainted or something. There we go. Flatten that out a little bit. Flatten the curve. Now I'm triggered. There we go. It's looking pretty good. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but I'm just adding gold to make this zing a little bit more. Yeah. Hydrate, Delio. I'm actually not drinking beer this time. Believe it or not. Oh, dang. That's legit. No missing pieces. Dang. Okay. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Sorry, yeah, I just never really got into Minecraft. And it's never been my particular bag of worms. Sorry about that. Yeah, also, that makes sense. Granted, since I haven't played it since college, I definitely could do a first time playing blankety blank for the first time in 10 years. Yeah. Yes, I will say something. Here's a whole bunch of... Oh man, I have to agree to my own terms. Boop, 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 boop. Numbers. There you go. I was going to type out the word something, but my keyboard is covered by the instructions, and I got lazy. There is a hydrate button. I feel like this is going to be a very, very slippery slope for Toad Sage. The hydrate button is down by, you know where it says send a message? You go down below that and there's probably a little emblem with a whole bunch of points or numbers or something. And you can click on that and it will do something. Yeah, channel points. Yep. If you've ever used those, Toad Sage, I feel like I'm about to get slammed with a whole bunch of weird requests. And I'm totally okay with most of them because that's why I put them on there. Because I'm a trooper. Now I want to listen to Iron Maiden. But just that one song, and then never again for like a few more months. Because that's kind of what I do with those guys. Okay. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, last time you were, or well, actually a few times ago, they were useless, or more or less useless, because I didn't have anything fun set up for the channel points. Now, hopefully, I have enough fun things where it'll be relevant. Hopefully. That's how we got in the conversation of Legos. Fiddly redeemed some points for a rant about Legos. So, yep. That's what I know. That's what I know. Yeah. Okay. Let's just keep marking this. This one's gonna suck. It's in the middle. Yeah. This is probably one of my favorite Gundams, on a side note. Because it has a bit system and it's all shield bits. So it's just a high defense, wait for the right second to strike, and then it just wrecks your face. And that's my strategy all the time with either Magic the Gathering or Armored Core. It's either I put on immense pressure or it was super defense, good luck getting close. I mean, that's just like how I play. Make you make bad decisions. No matter how good or bad I am, I'm going to put the ball in your court, and whatever you do, I'm going to mirror you. or adapt to your strategy. You're going to overthink it, mentally tax you, and I'm just going to coast. So I do have a slight singing voice. I did go to school for music productions way back in the day. Way back in the day. But that's not here or there. Actually, it is more there than here, but, you know, whatever. Okay, that's about right. About right. She don't lie. Yeah. Okay. Let me open up the Twitch. See, I should just, you know, close tab. Nope. Close tab. Nope. Close tab. There we go. Okay, don't need that one. Don't need that one. Okay. Whispers. Oh! Hot damn. Yes. That would be stellar. Yo. I would totally be down for that, Fiddly, by the way. I just got your message. I should have... Yeah. Okay. Before either of us forget. I have a whole bunch of Twitch artists that I have set up for when I stream and whatnot, but because I'm recording right now and I'm going to be putting this on YouTube, I'm trying to shy away from putting on any form of music without properly getting the artists' names out there and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay. I'll talk to you later, Fabled Falls. You have a nice rest of your evening. I'll catch you later, probably, maybe. Alright, gotta finish this little bit. Oops, too much. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, and I'll clean the rest of that up with a scalpel later. Yeah. Yeah, Fiddly, definitely, please. That would be amazeballs. Yeah. Like I said, though, oh, that felt good. For the streams, for... When I do normal streams, that'll be definitely helpful if I'm not in the mood to listen to fellow streamers. Because I would love to be like on air, like someone like, whoa, dude, what song is this? And I'm like, oh, dude, it's these guys, and I've seen them do this here, and because that's just the kind of guy that I am. All of which was brought together by a fellow streamer by the name of International Space Bacon, who is not in the chat right now, but if he was, I would totally give a shout out. He is awesome sauce. I'll just put it that way, you know. That's what you need to know, because that's the truth. Suck it, nerds. What I say is, I'm building a Gundam. It's like the nerdiest thing you can do, pretty much. Okay, this is just getting sloppy, and I'll have to deal with this in a bit. But that's okay. That's okay. Because that's all going to get colored in anyway. Making that executive decision right meow. At least this part, yeah. I feel like this is the one downside of not having an aerosol can. Is being able to just coat everything and call it a day. But I'm going for more fine detail anyway, so it's... You're not going to hear me complain. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That looks good. Looks pretty much good. There we go. Okay. That's done for now. Yeah. Okay, so the two Gunplas that I'm bashing together were only like $20 a piece. Yeah, super elevator music with finger. Oh yeah, it's. I do love me some jazzy elevator music. Just saying. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. Okay, well that's drying. It's already dried. There, how's you doing, buddy? You look like you need a second coat of white on the top. Or at least just a little bit more. So I want to make this look like it came off the rails as white, not splotchy. Which is the one thing I'm going to be worried about. Ooh, I'm smelling fumes off of this one now. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Okay. Ooh-wee. Okay, there we go. There we go. Getting that crevasse just a little bit, not much, just enough. All right. Mask up this one, yeah. Hey, yeah, no, you lurk it up, man. Keep it real. Yeah. I jammed. Dude, it's the sax man. Oh, dude. I was listening to a streamer earlier today that was playing just a wicked sax. What was her name? If I remember, it'll come back to me. But it was I only saw like a song before it ended right off the bat, so I was kind of bummed about that, but that happens. I was able to give him a follow, but then I'm like, oh, okay. Raid into someone else because I was listening to it at work. I'm like, sex song, and then they raided someone, and it was weird. Raids are weird. One minute you think you're listening to your friend talk about a tale about bridges, and the next thing you know, you're watching some guy play the piano with his left foot, and you're like, all right, strap yourself in, boys. I'm not complaining, but you know. Did I just straight up miss some parts here? No. Okay. Get this blue. Yeah, you couldn't even tell this was originally green, kinda. I mean, you could, but... This blue is absolutely baller. And it pretty much matches the light blue on the Strike Freedom anyway, so kind of a bonus. There we go. There we go. Stellar. Cool. Let that rest for a second. Now this one needs a lot of love. Doing the other side. Yeah, lots of important parts here in making of the Gunplas. For this part, it's mostly just the paint, and that's the slowdown part. At the same time, you know, it's no different than me going through and doing what I normally do with the sandpapering, where I go through every single panel and sandpaper it to the dickens or in some which way, shape, or form. Basically sandpapering, but with a colored pen. I am loving this idea of the kit bash too. Like, I'm a little conceited on it, but at the same time, I'm combining two of my favorite Gundams, so getting the best of both worlds, except not having to pretend to be Miley Cyrus or Hannah Montana. Obscure reference, but you know, I feel like it gets the point across. Maybe sandpaper is the time of change tool? Maybe. Okay, that side's done for now. Now don't bump it. I like how you feel like that's a threat, Gallo, where I'm sitting here going like, I have plans for when the change tool happens and stuff like that. I talked to a couple other builder buddies, and for their channels and whatnot, they didn't let anyone have the ability to dictate what tools they had. Like for mine, it just says change tools. And that'll be for like 2-3 minutes of me having to use a different tool or do something else. But when it comes down to like this competition one, I definitely know that when like the change tool thing happens and someone does that, I'm going to change up what I'm doing as well. So like if I was painting something, I'll set this down, pick up the snippers and pick up and go something else, you know? So I have plans. Stacks on stacks on stacks of plans. I think my sister is home. Okay, that's a good base coat, I feel like. Yep, those are good. Pop that there so it doesn't fall over. Excellent. See, loopholes. Oh, yeah. Spam change tool till nothing gets done. That would be hilarious. And that's why I like stream. Because that kind of shenanigans can happen all the time. Let's test something. Let's test a theory here. Interesting. There we go, pen. The real question is, do I stick with the white in these crevasses? Or, yeah, I think we go with white. Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan there, Gallo. Obviously, my technique is not the best, but that's not the point. I'm getting the job done. Getting the bit shield shoulder mount taken care of by painting it aggressively for no particular reason whatsoever, other than to say that I did it. I will go through and panel line this way later after everything sets. I'll give it about a day before I panel line. That's what I did with the Gundam right before I started up the stream when I was uploading the YouTube video or getting that going. When I was still trying to figure out what the hey I was doing. Oh, I did push record. Whew! Scared myself. Just lost my train of thought because I scared myself. Oh yeah, I did a little bit of panel lining, clean up the torso. Nothing extra. I mean, just the bare minimum panel lining. No more fun colors. Just the basic black, gray, whatever. And took care of anything that was paneled. So it was nice, you know. Little relaxation, get back into the groove of things, go. Always a fun thing. I do enjoy panel lining. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's probably my favorite part of building a Gundam. Just, it makes everything look so nice. It's like looking at a fresh snowfall. It's very Minnesotan of me, I know. But a fresh snowfall looks so nice, and then you see people on the side of the road, and it's like, okay, wait a tick. This is a murder machine. I don't know if I'm 100% sold on this white with this gold right here, but whatever. Just me learning this white marker a little bit more, I feel like. Probably have to go back and touch up some things here, honestly. Some spots are kind of heavy, some spots are kind of light. But I'll clean that up later. Not worried about it. Also, I wonder... Settings, properties... Oh. Interesting. Okay. But... Huh. Sorry, I was trying to figure out... Something happens. General settings. Okay. Yep. Okay. I like the markers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still getting used to them, and sometimes I kind of need to go back and do a second coat because it's a little bit more splotchy than I would like. Because they have the ability to scrape away some of the work, but that's okay with me. Yeah. I'm going to paint literally everything. So far, I have the shoulders painted a completely different colors. Instead of it being just all green, I have blue, white, and an electric green on there. That's what I got for the shoulders instead of whatever it is. The joints are going to be gold because the Strike Freedom is gold hinged. I'm not 100% sure how the best way to describe that, but all those parts are gold and all the joints are spicy. So I'm like, I'm going to keep that consistent, but also splash some gold in other parts just because I like gold. I really need that as like a notification or something, I feel like, at this point. I don't know. Come on, marker. Yeah, still learning on the markers, though. Come on. Why you no work now? So I have to hold you at a weird angle that's not conducive? I really hope I use that word correctly. I'm a drummer, so I don't know. You tell me. Okay, so that panel lining, or not lining, marking went way better than anticipated. Once I figured out the correct angle of the dangle. If I use that correctly as well. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I definitely want to do some diorama stuff eventually. I've been looking at kits and supplies for just that, actually. Full tilt diorama shenanigans. Because once you get one, you can kind of use it for most of your photo shoots, which is pretty much solving all my problems, or would solve all my problems, I feel like. Yeah. I definitely want it, like for the shoulder pads and stuff like that, which are highly visible. I definitely want to make sure that that is painted correctly to make it so it looks like it's coming off right off the frame, that color, instead of clearly a cover up. I also just figured out some sauce with this marker, so this is why this is a low impact piece and I'm kind of experimenting with it. So okay, yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, I'm definitely down for some diorama shenanigans. I would like to have a scene where one kid is clearly just owning another, but I don't think that's overdone yet, because it's never enough in my mind. I would definitely like to have if I were to diorama something, it would be this kit, and probably make it look like it's launching all of the bit fins and the shield bits and the dagger bits. Yeah. This kit I'm having too much fun with. Like, the idea in my head, putting pen to paper on it is way too much fun. I mean, just going to Hobby Lobby and having, oh, here's this kit, and it just kind of like reaches out and like, yep, I'm building this vibe. That was kind of my goal. Kind of like when I'm playing Magic and doing a $20 deck challenge, I don't think about what I'm going to do beforehand, even though almost all my strategies are like green and blue. But I'll go there, find a commander, and then I'll build the deck around it right there on the spot instead of BYO commander or something, you know. Because I feel like that's way more fun. Go with whatever the vibe of the universe is dictating, you know, and finding two of my favorite Gundams in roughly the same grade, and then having a couple other kits lying around at my place of the same wheelhouse. Shut up and drive. Yeah. Silly universe dictating that I build fun Gundams. Gunpla is freedom. Alright, that's good enough for right now. That's some white gold shenanigans. It looks a lot better now that it's more solidified. Shoulders looking okay. I could do a little bit better on the top, but I'll get to that later once it's all done and done. Oh, I picked it up right by the paint spots too. This blue turned out fantastic, as I assumed it would. So now I'm going to start working on GP-01 perfect grade. That's spicy. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted by GP-01. I really like the build fighters version of the GP-01. Where it's all because in the series for Stardust Memory, it's I've got this nuclear weapon, and then he just close range fights, and he has just a sword and that giant shield. But it's like Ogre Gundam, that's what it was called. It's like, you know what? In the series, this was a gigantic melee guy, and he was really good at fighting, even though he had like the best gun in the game, sort of situation. Yeah, I liked the Ogre because it capitalized on all the thrusters, all of the big moving parts as... Oh, it's just so cool. And I'm not a huge fan of melee Gundams. I don't like close range combat. I like my distance. I like my guns because that just makes sense to me. But there's a place and time for literally everything. It is known. Alright, come on. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, they're bringing some good music upstairs, I tell you what. Gotta praise you like I should. Whatever song that is, I haven't warmed up really much. I swear that's my excuse for sounding like butts. There we go. Hyper focus mode. What's the Gigara? Which one was that one? Why am I drawing a blank on that? I should know that. Fun names are always like my go-to. Like Kshatriya? Oh. Like once I heard the name of it, I'm like, boom, that's it. That's like top tier. Awesome sauce. Oh yeah. Oh! Yeah. That sounds correct. Where the rival becomes the good guy. Okay, that's good enough, because I'm going to panel line that and cover up any mistakes. As per tradition. Cool. Yeah, whoop down with the... That was a really cool kit. Don't drop it. Okay, good. Yeah. Wasn't that from, that kit was from, like, Gundam Age or something, I feel like? Maybe I'm crazy. That's a series I have I haven't finished for obvious reasons. I think we all know. It was basically just a worse version of Zeta or Double Zeta. That's another series I gotta rewatch. I don't think I ever finished Zeta Gundam, oddly enough. That can't be right. Yeah. I loved the kits that came out of Age, though. So I'm really kind of bored. I'll level with you here. I'm kind of bored of the main unit of a series having like 6 build-outs for his Gundam. Looking at you, Strike, and your infinite setups of this or this. This is from my preference, you know. I mean, I'm not going to push my beliefs onto someone else. But to me, that's just kind of like, we've got the adaptive this, we've got the adaptive this, here's the close range version, here's the aquatic version, and stuff like that. Like, I get it, you have one unit and you have to, like, equip it for everything and anything, which is good. But it's kind of like a one-time use only trick to sell marketing or something. I don't know. But like the Sword Strike units, like you could just get a bigger gun, and then he gets the big gun version. I'm like, why don't you just stick with big gun version? Why do you have to go into battle every single time with like, I'm not going to use a backpack, and then you get hurt, and then you get a backpack, and then you do better, and it's just like, just start the mission with your best loadout, have the Gundam fully assembled in the cannon, and stop on that. I mean, granted, it's just the animation that they paid for of, here's the Gundam assembling, and we have to eat up so much time in this episode, and, you know, I get that. I do. I hate it. Like, Voltron uses like 1 minute, 30 seconds per episode, per transformation. I'm just like, yeah, I saw it once. All right, cool. Oh, I'm transforming again. Okay, I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. That's just, I should have saved that for a rant. Like, no, unless you absolutely need the core flyer fighter thing for a mission, keep the Gundam assembled. That's why I didn't like the Impulse. I think that's probably the only reason why. Shin had nothing to do with it. I say as Shin had pretty much everything to do about it. Nobody liked Shin. Granted, the Force Impulse was awesome, but I still like the sword variant stuff. Give me 2 guns. Buster Gundam. That's a kit I would like to build, I think. All the ones from Gundam Seed I would like to build, actually, I think. But those, again, were just like overly powered insanities. Which I think was like the selling point, but I digress. Okay, those things are done. Now on to the arms. Alright. Do I go with the Strike Rouge now, or do I try and pull out an arm from the Freedom first? I don't know which side I want the gun on. I don't know. Do I want the gun on the left? Excuse me. Or the right? Ooh, there we go. Feel like that's yeah, we'll go with that. I guess it's not the best thumbnail, but whatever. The video finally got done. View elements, blah blah blah. You know, I'm just gonna skip all that for right now. There we go. Yeah, let's publish. See what happens. Sorry, just got the first video like solidified. Post to Facebook. There we go. Okay, I'll just copy that link, save it for later. All right. So, anywho's it's. Oh, I just want to go back to account that gym. Nope. Just go to YouTube Home, please. No, just go to Home. YouTube. There we go. I need some tunes for myself. I can't stream stuff to you, but you know, at least I can listen to something. I'll fix this in the future. I say as my band has music that we're actively working on. Once that happens, it'll be spicy. Okay. That's right. I was trying to decide. I'm thinking I go right arm. Okay. So, let's close. Ooh. Let's get this back in the right box. It keeps booting you. What keeps booting you? Twitch? Oh yeah, I need the instructions. That's super weird. I cannot control that. You blame your interwebs. That's totally understandable. I'm doing everything I possibly can to make my stream not glitch out and stuff like that. because otherwise, you know, it's a bad day for everybody. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I do the right arm or the left arm. I feel like I want the right arm. I don't know. So this is the crazy part that I'm not 100% set on. Maybe I just build both arms at the same time. That way I have the option of going arm, gun. Okay, well anyway. Let's do some math. The part that goes up is the E10. Here's the real test, the secondary test of the kit build that I'm worried about. Looks like that'll fit. Okay. Worries set aside now. Okay. Well. Okay, yeah. Push come to shove, I just go back and I make the arms part 2, you know. I'm definitely thinking, which arm am I doing now? I'm doing the right arm. Yeah, the right arm is going to be the digital shield then. Or do I want this to be the left arm? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I want the right arm. Yeah. Right arm. To be the shield. Also looks like the shield's interchangeable. Also A130. Let's see what this looks like. So I'm just going to do a little bit more digging and see if the shield pops onto this by itself as is. Because if the shield does do that from the Strike Rouge, there'll be one less thing for me to do then. And I can just do full-on freedom arms. Freedom, 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 hoy! Oh, that pink is so cool. I mean, that pink is so cool. Oh my gosh, that shade of pink is just... I can't wait to build this kit. I'm going to make it so much more baller. Because there's the pink on it, but I mean, I definitely want to crank up the... other colors around as well to make it more than just a white and pink red. I want to go heavier into it. Okay. So I'm gonna have to build an arm off of this one. Okay. So the Xbox has been down for 5 hours, bro? Dude, I'm sorry to hear that. I know how bad that can be. Okay. I've been there. I've been there a lot. So sorry to hear about your Xbox there, Toad Sage. Okay, so if we're building... Yeah, we're definitely building the right arm because that way I can sneak a blade onto the top of the Gatling gun of the Rouge. So all this stuff's over there. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, that pink is so cool. so flippin' cool. It just needs more red and more light pink to accent it successfully. Okay, what ones do I need for the arm? I need 14, 12. I love these gold parts. Okay, that's off then. 14, 12. I also need a 13. That's what it was. Spice. Well, that was a nice snip right there. I tell you what. I really gotta put my hands out here more. I'm so sorry about that. Ooh! I will definitely hydrate. Gracias. I was just thinking about that. But I'm like, I'll just wait for someone to do that. Okay. Just gonna remind myself that this is the cutoff of what I can do. But I'm so used to doing this, you know, get up to my eyes. I should be going right here. I'll work on the camera stuff. More so. More so. Can never do enough. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring this closer to my face. This goes like this. Goes like that. Okay. Okay. It goes down like that. Even better. Hells yeah. And this just snaps together as per tradish. There we go. Now if any of this looks bad, okay. So here's the A. It's going to go in just like such. Just like such. Grandma. Oops. I had it upside down, I guess. Did I step the wrong one? Did I put this in backwards? Did I make the left arm by accident? Wait. This can't be right. Doggy doggy what now? Did I seriously step the wrong one? I did cut the left arm. Well, that's just the gods of Gunpla telling me I should go lefty. I'll take that. Wow, it's only going so far, though. I feel like I should go a lot deeper. That's what she said. Hi, 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 hi. I'm sorry I said that out loud again. I was on someone's channel earlier today, and it was just all that's what she says. And I was not disappointed. It was hilarious. I had a blast. Alright, E211. E2 Brutus. That's a C. That's a B. E2. Oh, it's in there. You know what? I'm just going to find the one that's over here then. Same thing. Potato, potato. I'm going to look at this and just be so effing confused later on, and I don't care. I'm juggling 3 kits technically, so future Jim's going to be pissed, and present Jim is going to giggle about it. Suck it, nerd. I worry myself. But only sometimes. Only sometimes. Okay, so this goes like this, I'm guessing. Oh, of course I can't see these things in the effing instructions. Oh, it goes like that. Dope sauce. That makes sense. Clear and present danger style. I'll take that. That was easier than I was expecting. Alright. B2, 3. You know what? I heard B1, 3. Because it looks the same. Yeah, I was correct. And C1. Oh my gosh, so many different colors here. I bet most of these are going to get painted. I am going to keep this color, the only one that's going to be carried over throughout the entire kit, though, I feel like. I think that's going to be my base color outside of the gold and the abundance of green. Just because I really love that navy. I'm assuming it's a navy blue. Blue. This C1 is a red. Yeah, that's not going to be red. That's going to be green. So I'm going to leave the other one on here. But yeah, I'm for sure painting this green. Probably do it right now, actually. Give it time to dry. I'm going to trim it up first, make it look pretty, and ready for its day in the sun. Where do I paint it blue? No, I told myself I was going to turn everything that was red into green. Change tools! Oh, snap, crackle, and pop, brother. I don't know where my scalpel is. Here it is. Okay. Well, changing tools to a scalpel. That was a perfect timed change tools there, Toad Sage. Just saying. No, this is just my old school playmat from when I used to play Magic. Yeah. I did the thing. I'm not quite sure why the notification didn't happen, honestly. I feel like the bit donation stuff or the channel bits does a thing, but at the same time, I see it in the chat, which is the important part. Okay. Well, this is a little bit harder to do than the nippers, but you know what? I'll manage. Okay, there we go. That's that. I announced that I was doing a tool change for you, Sage. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. Well, that's taken care of. I think I had a wrench around here somewhere that I was using for this. Yes. Oh, you're golden. Oops, wrong way. Okay. I'm using a wrench to help myself draw on this. Where did I put the green? I'm pretty sure this is the green. Yeah, I was right. What do you know? You stay on there. I don't want to press you on there too hard. But I will if you make me. This just speeds up everything. Oh yeah, that's right, you turn green. Green with envy. Hoi, 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 hoi. Yeah, using this wrench would totally suck. Luckily, I'm done, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Normally people would use like a clamp of some sort that I'm aware of, that I've seen. I don't have those yet. Someday I might. But until that day, just going to leave that in the clamp there. Let it rest. Perfect. So it dries off all around. Cool. So that was a very simple project. While that's drying, I'm going to clean up the rest of this. Just, you know, the usual kind of cleaning up the snips and stuff like that. Okay, that one's done. Let's see what's the other part. Oh, I didn't step that one out yet. A2, 13. Where's my A's at? Here we go. Do 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 do. I don't know what song's popping into my head, but something's going on, and I'm not complaining. Okay, that's done. This will clamp onto it somehow. What the hey? Oh, I get it. I get it. So do I paint this another color or not? Nope. Do I paint the arm another color? Yeah, I think I'm going to turn this blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-doo. I worry myself. I really fucking do. Pardon my French. That's just because I think that there's not enough color on the Strike Freedom. Oddly enough. I feel like there's just barely enough color on the Strike Freedom. For at least the arms. Adding a little bit of blue, I feel like we'll make this pop. I might do something for his armbands too. Maybe a little bit more blue there. Maybe gold. I don't know. No, I think I'll go with green for that one, I feel like. Well, actually, what do the Strike's arms look like? Okay, those aren't... They don't have cuffs like the other one. So, that having been said... I'm not going to paint the cuffs then. I think. As much as I would love to paint this part right here gold, or a different color, the other side doesn't have a cuff like this, so it'd be kind of hard to mirror. That and the arm feely dealio is gray and way bulky. It looks like this instead of, you know, intricate. So I'm gonna have to do something about that. But that's not a worry. I'm not worried about that. I will paint this, or at least give it some gold splattering on what is already gold. I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. Yeah, it's not. But I'm just gonna do that for the sake of continuity. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull that out. Get this, you know, bronzed, golded up. I know it's already gold, but the other arm is gonna look way wonkier if these two don't match up. And that will bug the ever-living piss out of me. It's starting to bug me that they're not the same style of movement, but there's nothing I can do about that, or at least nothing that I want to do about that. Yet. Okay. Come on, rotate, buddy. There we go. Then I'm just giving this a sloppy gold because it's going to wear off. It's a joint. And I want it to be more worn off than worn in, I guess. I don't know. Okay. That's enough of that then. Oh, fuck sticks. Which way did this go? I think it was the short one. It went in like this. That looks right. That feels right. Hey, what'd you know? That is right. Okay, I should probably just let that sit so it doesn't scratch yet. Okay, perfect. That's one done, sort of. I should say one thing done. This, that'll go in there. That'll go on there. I'll wait till that dries a little more before forcing it, I guess. Okay, now where's the upper part of your arm? A27, A28. So I need 7 and 8. That looks like it could be a thruster. Oops, I didn't want to twist it off the poly cap, but it or the frame, but it did. And it doesn't look bad. It actually looks pretty good. It's a slight miracle. I don't get those very often, but when I do, I will not jump a gift shark in the mouth. I know I'm not making that one sound correct, but you know what? Who cares? Alright, so you go with the lines. Yep, that makes sense. Cool. And then you go down like this. Coolio-er. Alright. Do I want to do any fun colors for this? That part right there needs to be something. You know what? You're right. That should be... It's not going to be gold. It's not going to be gold. I know it's a first. swear I'm not crazy. I'm gonna go blue with this little part right here. There we go. Cool. That actually looks pretty good. Surprisingly so. Wasn't expecting it to look that good. Do you earn anything if I earn channel points? I don't know. All I know is they're fun and quite entertaining. That's pretty much as far as I got, to be honest. Oh, when these shoulders go together, yeah, okay, so they do go down. Oh, that's something I didn't account for. These arms have a little extra zhuzh on the top of them. What do? Look at the Cherudim. Actually, the instruction manual is right here. Alright, so it's a B-29. See what happens with the B-29. Oh, those are the wrong panels altogether. Where's 29? Dang it. Time for some experimentation. Okay, this is going to get interesting. Well, now. Do I just put nothing on there? I have now hit a very interesting predicament. Really? This one says B-29? Where'd the Cherudim go? Nope, it's Freedom's Cherudim. Do the arms, are they really that short? What's the other letter that I need for the arms? It is very interesting. Well, looks like there's no upper part to that arm. Which is a bummer, but I mean, this part doesn't fit in there. Strike, what do you got? See, now I'm just trying to figure out what can I shoehorn there in replace of. Oh, I think you got something totally different. I might have to do double strike stuff. Strike freedom and completely. I don't know if I can put a strike arm on this. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a bummer. That totally changes up my build and plans.
Hi, brother.
Yo, what up, Liz? Love you.
Love you.
I love you.
Love you.
I love you.
Fine.
You're a very nice lady.
You're fine. You're nice.
Well, I guess we're 110%. I really want to incorporate that arm. We try to be adorable. So, something just came up that I didn't think about. I can get the Strike Freedom arm onto the Cherudim thing. Downside is I can't get the shoulder bits, this bit right here, to like stay on or locked. I mean, it can. It's just barely not going to stay in the polycap then. If I include this circle joint, unless... Ooh, I had a bad idea. No Gorilla Glue, because then I couldn't move and pose, and posing and moving is key. I have an idea. I feel so dirty. First ever major modification to a Gunpla. Wow, I heard the cat meow all the way from up down here. Oh my gosh. I feel weird, a little lightheaded. That was a huge modification that I've never done before. There we go. Does limit its mobility though, but I know this Gundam is not known for its mobile arms, and it's supposed to be at the socket here instead, so the shoulder moves with it. So I'm okay with that, but oh, I feel so weird. I can't believe I just snipped off an entire piece of plastic. I've never done that. Oh boy, that is a huge, a shoehorn to make things work sort of moment. And I've never done that before for a Gunpla. Of, you know, if the pieces don't fit, chop them up. It's never my go-to answer. Violence is not the answer. It is the solution. That's a bad joke. It is not. Okay, let's get this goldumified for gits and shiggles. That's right, I'm painting this poly piece as it's in the Gunpla because I forgot to do so earlier, and now I'm paying for it. Just chopped up a piece of plastic. There's no going back now. That's the thing. There's no going back on this kit. It is 100% dedicated at this point to one of these arms is going to be modified for the sake of this. And I've put fingerprints in this. Kind of cool. Kind of not. Slide that into place. Oh, so it just wiggles oh so slightly. I don't know why I was worried about so much of the paint. Okay. Well then. What was I wasting my time and thoughts and processes on? Obviously trying to do a little bit better than I thought I was going to. Okay. Still a backup shield. Still looking pretty good. Don't know what side I'm going to put the shield bits on. I'm assuming it's going to be this side. I'm just so bummed that the strike... Sorry, I was really banking on putting the strike arm on here in some capacity, but it's not going to be the case because of the way the polycaps are. So I wanted the Gatling gun. I'll third kit comes back into the frame. Maybe. You know what? I'll see what happens once I get the other arm situated. But as of right now, here's kind of what we got. Just gonna start putting things together here. Oh, I'm liking where this is going. Oh, I smell what you're setting down. Now, this is the laser one. Yes, I want the right side to be oriented on shooting. Maybe I will build the Cherudim weapon. But I wanted a Gatling gun, you know, for distraction bullets, covering suppressing fire. And you can suppressing fire for yourself. Sort of thing, you know? Whatever. Well, I should probably trim this down a little bit more to be safe. Okay. Cool. Those are done. So I have one arm, shoulder pads, chest, bit system kinda. Now what do I want for the other arm? Do I try and shoehorn a... Okay, what is the... Pull up the strike. Alright, Cherudim, go back over there real quick. This is Cherudim's. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So... I could still get the Gatling gun on there if I really wanted to. It would just look really stupidly weird. Just kind of half the battle of almost all my builds at this point. Nope, that's not going to look good. Or just do the Cherudim arm for the gun. I was really banking on this arm. Crap. I don't know how to make this work. It's all this strike is a completely. I know the Gatling gun is the only reason why I really wanted to do this, and the way that it's all breaking down and stuff. The arms are totally different from the Strike to this, from the Rouge to the Freedom. The wrists from here to here, it's just a completely different build instead of a through and through like this one was, where you kind of slide both the caps on that. This one's no, you snap everything together. The hand joint is independent. This is independent, or the elbow's independent. Huh. Crap. And the armaments for the Cherudim are not what I wanted. Alright. And I can't put any of this Jesta stuff on there because the Jesta arms don't do anything. They don't have missile pods, they don't have grenades that are deployable, excuse me. I would like that, but that's not the case. Wop wop. Maybe I'll build the Jesta gun or something. I don't know. Damn it. Alright, well, hold on. I might have a backup solution. I already have one built. But this thing is also a lot bigger than this Gundam. And it's for a different grade altogether. Yeah, see, I've never built secondhand custom weaponry whatsoever. So I think that'd be an absolute blast. I would love to do that. That would be cool shit. Oh, man. Guessing that goes on there? Yes, it does. Okay. So Gatling gun is out of the question. So I think I just have to do Cherudim arm and assault rifle. I should have at least a assault rifle. A custom goof. Oh man, I have mixed emotions about the goofs because they look funny. No, they don't look funny. They're actually pretty awesome. Just because of the name. I think I can water it down to just because of the name. Dang it. I really wanted to have Well, backup ideas. I have to probably use more Jesta things now for the hips. Oh, that's beautiful. I wish I could get my Gatling gun to spin. I have a heavy arm somewhere that requires that level of love, need. Alright. I'll figure out which side of the Gundam I want to have the shield and the things. Okay, so I am bashing together what was originally going to be 3 kits is now down to 2, maybe 3 again. I have the base is a Strike Freedom, high grade. The secondary kit is a Cherudim, GNHWIA GNHWIA? I don't know. That's the 2 things I'm combining, complete paint job. And I was gonna add the Strike Rouge with the I.W.S.P, but it's also high grade. the arm structure is completely different. So I'm trying to think of what my next move is going to be. You know what? I'll make the head. I can make the head. That part. I'm not stalling. I'm not going to stall myself out. Keep moving forward. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not a huge fan of the blasters that the Strike Freedom uses. The ones that combine into the hyper cannon, blah, blah, blah. I love the hip cannons, but I think I'm going to cut off one of the hip cannons for the Jesta to have a beam saber. Because the Strike, like when, I'm not quite sure where the beam sabers are stored on the Strike. Actually, where are the beam sabers stored on the Strike? You know what? I'll figure that out later. That's not an important thing right now. But that is the attacking plan. Okay, come on. Come on. Probably shouldn't put the big shield carrier on. Probably a slight mistake, but who cares? Not me. Okay, so that's that. Going on with the head. Yep, so that's the in theory plan right now. This is my first kit bash, and getting this arm on there was my first major modification where I actually snipped something off altogether just to make the gasket looking thing fit properly. So back to the Cherudim kit again. Let these sit over here and just chill. We're gonna focus on the brains. The brains. Not quite sure what I'm gonna do for the backpack yet. Haven't fully decided. I obviously would like to have the bit funnels, dragoons, whatever from the Strike, because that's why I'm having the shield bits from the Cherudim, because I want to have too many bits. Little bits. That's the entire pun, joke, shenanigans that I'm going for with this kit. It's too many bits. That's why it's called the Strike Hive. One, it's a high grade. Two, it will have it'll be like a whole bunch of little stinging bees. Not the greatest output of power, I'm guessing, but just enough to throw anyone off the game, which is the old, that's key. Keep your opponent guessing, and then when in doubt, make them guess harder. Alright, Strike stuff. Oops, well, obviously this is not Cherudim stuff, so I'm just gonna set that over here. What do I need? What do I need? I hate doing the heads. C, 10, and 11. Are you a C? Do you see what I see? Nope, you're a B. I feel like this is... Oh, I did put the Cherudim stuff inside the Strike box. I think. Or maybe I'm just going to put that over here and pretend I didn't do that. I jumped the gun. Okay. I feel like my organization skills are slipping just by a little bit because I feel like some of the Gundams or frames are starting to fall into each other. But that's not a huge worry because I'm pretty sure by looking at the pictures and looking at the things and looking back at the pictures again, I'll be able to discern which one's which. And it's only 2 kits. And whatever gets left over will be Frankensteined together. And I think that's going to be ridiculously fun of how can I make this suck less? And it's just going to blow chunks, I bet. A Cherudim with no armaments, or a Strike Freedom with bad legs. I don't know. Sorry about the rapping noises, but that's just proof that it's fresh. Fresh Gunpla. Alright, well, yeet the garbage. I'll take care of that later. I say as I'll probably forget about it, trip on it, and then die. What was the number was I needing again? A something or rather. that's the strike build. Okay, don't need this for right now, but I need 40, 41. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. Short-term memory is a thing that goes when you're older, I guess. Oh my gosh, this is tiny. Yay, it has a red beard though, so that makes me kind of happy. And if this was like a Build Fighters kind of sort of thing, I would imagine that throwing the Cherudim aiming system on top of the Destiny aiming system would be a little bit of an increase to its accuracy and annoyance. If I had to wager a guess, you know, because Build Fighters had a whole bunch of enigmatic, weird shenanigans that I've got the Zero system. Yeah, sure you do. Okay. How'd you program that into you building a Gundam kit? I just did. Yeah, of course you did. Sorry, that's just a rant that, you know. How do you build in the Zero system into making a Gunpla? Build Fighters, man. They just confused me. So I need A2. Oh my gosh. It's a clear piece? Oh my gosh, this is going to be a slight headache. And I don't know how I'm going to paint this. That's my next concern of how can I make this head not green. I don't want green. I want probably the sky blue. You know what? I should probably start working on the outer side first. Or the helmet, whatever, the head. I'm basically covering up all of the blue, or all of the green with blue, or white, or something. More of a traditional Gundam head instead of like this dark green. Which, don't get me wrong, I love the color schemes, you know, for most Gundam series. Is all they have to have the colors of the rainbow or Power Rangers. At the same time, you're all on the same ship. Do you have that many different colors of paint in space when you have limited resources? If you do, wow, good for you for planning ahead on spray paint, but not actual parts for the Gundams that you have just busted up lying around. That's one of my rants. Sorry, it's just... that gets me every series ever. Ooh. Oh, it's Thursday. It is payday. And my bills are probably already paid off. New car problems. You got paid. And you're broke again. I say as I'm building Gunplas on stream. Granted, I didn't go for the high-end Gunplas. I went for, you know, mid-range. $20 sort of stuff, you know. Okay. Okay. So looking at you. You're gonna be blue. Or do I paint the whole thing white first? Fuck, this is gonna be a... Or do I keep some of the dark green because, you know, Cherudim purposes? Or do I go some gold because... I've got too many options here. I don't know what I'm doing, so you know what? I'm just going to start with the white. At the very least, I can paint over this easier than any other color. I think that's my mentality right now is, if I fuck up, at least I can cover it up. Okay. Looks a little bit different. I will be going back and panel lining all of this to make it look better. And I might leave out some panel parts not as painted. That way it gives it some more lines. I don't know. I'm just going by the seat of my pants right now. This is 100% free fall. I'm kind of losing my shit a little bit. eventually I'll have to step outside for a cigarette after all this, just to really sit back, think. At the same time, not worried about it. This is for fun. Gundam is freedom. Gunpla is freedom. Excuse me. Okay, so that part's white now. But do I wanna... What does the other side look like? Yeah, I gotta scrape some of that away, I think. I'll keep that little bit of dark green right there, I feel like. Where's my Q-tip? I got a Q-tip for this. Oh, that made things worse. I'm bad at love. Ooh, ooh. I should have gone with I'm bad at Gunpla, but I was dedicated to love. I actually haven't done this much painting. This is the second Gundam kit selection that I, outside of the Z Lightning that I did for my last build. I think you can check that out on my stream. Twitch somewhere. I didn't push record on that one because I was experimenting. But I definitely should push record on my Gundam selections a little bit more aggressively. And then just uploading them right to YouTube feels weird for me of unedited stuff because I love editing. Well, I don't love editing, but I have a BS degree in television productions. But oh, that was just about neutering. Scrape away some of this paint here. Jim, is that a razor blade that you're using on this thing? Well, yes. Yes, it is. It's like my magic erase marker, because I can scrape away the things I don't like. Jim, that's kind of morbid. You know, that's what I got going on. Alright, so this base part is now going to be white, at the very least. Hey, your Xbox working again. That's good to hear, bro. What was wrong with the Xbox? If I overpaint, I can just scrape it away at my convenience. If I underpaint, it looks like shit. My mentality. Oh, sorry, I was just thinking about the songs that I recorded last night with my band, Northbound Giants. Thus, why my name is Northbound James, or NBJ in some charts. That was a mistake. Well, I mean, not a mistake. I mean, it was more of a... clerical error. Okay, that's good enough. I say, and then I put more on there and botch what I just said. There we go. I'll scrape that clean later, more or less. I'll get this to exactly how I want it eventually, I swear. I say, and then it's like 20 years later. Don't even see the helmet anymore, it's just paint. Scheiße. It's better. Yes. I say as my internal OCD is just screaming at me, but you know what? Suck it, OCD. I got this. Okay. Bottom part's more or less done. Panel lining will clean that up, I feel like. Oh, that was a good back crack. Okay. Okay, well those two bits are drying. I think we changed this guy's beard from gold, or from red into gold. Obviously I just gave what I was thinking. But I do love the traditional Pharaoh style Gundam beards. How they all have that red goatee looking motherfucking thing. I don't know why. Whoever designed it was like, you know what? These all need red chins. And someone said, yeah, fuck yeah, we do. And everyone's just kind of gone with it for years. I don't get that. Never have. Probably never will. Not mad about it at all. Do I have a silver? No, I don't. Yeah, the V-fin to the side is definitely going to be gold, not yellow. There's no way I'm not going to have this bad pup gold. I suppose, okay, so the Cherudim Gundam has its traditional V-fin condensed to the side. Does that make it a Gundam or not? Because Gundams traditionally have the V-fin. I say knowing full well that there's a Gundam out there with a fucking mustache. Pardon my French. But I guess you can tell how I feel about it. I concern myself. Where can I put this to let it dry? I do this to myself. I'm probably not going to use the sticker either. I'm going to use some sort of paint. I feel like. You know, I'm just going to set it down. Screw it. What color eyes do I want? Are these the markers, or are these the... Yeah, these are the markers. I want the fine tips. I've got yellow, pink... I'm going to get yellow. I'm going to go with yellow. No one answered fast enough, so I'm making the executive decision to do the yellow. For two reasons. One, the original Gundam had yellow eyes. Two, I've used enough golds where it would be Cha-cha. Shake it up. I don't know. I lost myself because I started thinking of instruments that you shake. Oh dang, that is a following. Oh sweet! Thank you. Thank you very much, Ugly Moo, for the follow. Oh, I think I got it going now. There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Very fine detailed bowl. These are very small eyes, I'm realizing right now. Okay, let's try this one over. Oh, this one over here again. You know what? Probably should go with the Q-tip for that. Come on, baby. There we go. I'll take that. See if I can't scrape back a little bit of this eyeshadow that I have accidentally done. Clean up the eyes a little bit. Oh, jeez. Come on, steady hand. Okay. I feel like I did not fill in the other eye. Yeah, one of the eyes like really well done, and the other one. Okay. First time not stickering eyes, like, ever. That I'm aware of. A swear ban? What the hey, Grandma? Okay. Well then. And if I swear, I'll do a thing, and I'll figure out what the thing is once ever that happens. Okay. 20 minutes starting now. So until 9 o'clock, I can't swear. And I'll figure out an adequate something rather. Ooh. Coworkers asked me for breakfast. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my gosh, so many notifications. Who does that? Okay. Discord. I tell you what. I tell you what. Man, that swear ban. D-move, my friend. Okay. Clean that up. There. Now I've got a panel-lined face. Let's do a little bit more right there. I don't normally use this marker because it's very runny, but at the same time it runs into crevasses quite nicely. So I feel like that was the perfect time to use that fine slobbing SOB. Oh, I need the B44. That's right. This B, nope, that's A. That's D, C. Is this B? Yes, 44. There's the fin. That's the one I was looking for. Okay. Okay. Perfection. Perfection. I'll probably actually paint this yellow, I think. If I feel like it, which I probably will, because that's the kind of guy that I am. Alright, so the heads come together. First I need the eyes and the mouth to come together. This is such a tiny faceplate, and oh my gosh, it's crazy. Cool. So that looks like an Ava. I think this will just go right in there. Yep. Okay. So far, so good. Scrape away some of this extra. Not desired paint right there. Oh man, this is just so much detail. Ugh. Love it. Okay. So that part's taken care of. Now I'm going to paint the top of the head, I feel like. Nope, just gonna go ballistic and see what happens on in here for the colors. I'm thinking about painting the rest of it blue, I think. I'm not 100% sure yet where I sit with anything. Oh, that swear band is just... That was not fair, sir. I'm assuming that's my friend Josh Smith. Clearly I used an alias name, so I didn't give away all his identity and details. Because that's the kind of guy that I am. Oh boy. Yeah, I was going to use the word boy right there. Okay. Well. Do I make his cheeks rosy or do I go with blue cheeks? I don't know. Figure that after the paint dries as it rolls onto the part that I just painted. Thanks. The good Christian Minecraft server. What the farfandugan are you talking about, sir? Even that might be a little too crispy for some peaks. Oh, that was a good back crack. Okay. This one, for sure, is going to be the... Oh, there's a sticker involved? I might actually want to do that sticker. I'm pretty sure I don't need it, but it'll make it look a little bit nicer. Because I don't know. Oh, it opens up. That's something. Oh, look, stickers that I didn't want to use, like, ever. Also, JShadow89, how are you doing today? I hope you are doing quite well. Which sticker goes there? Okay, it's just the silver sticker. I can roll with that. Oh, that goes on to this part right here. Oh, I'm glad to hear that you are fine. And what game is hard, pray tell, Toad Sage? Oh, I got that on there quite nicely. Looks good. Looks good. Feels good. Feels good. I don't know why I tried to do that. I am so sorry. Oh, that's that first sticker that I was looking at that didn't make sense. I'm like, why isn't there a rose-covered... Huh. Okay, I guess we're going to try for another thing. It goes on the outside or the inside? Goes on the inside. Okay, that's a thing. Yeah, your fate falls. Oh my gosh, Vaporeon. I tell you what. Volgar the Viking. Interesting. I, oddly enough, have never heard of that game. Why would the sticker go on the inside? And now it's like stuck. Oh, I should have gotten tweezers. Pro tip, everyone, that's not me. Hydrate. I will definitely take a hydrate. This is a tough situation. Oh, I needed that. I needed that. Alright, come on, baby. Either A, this sticker works, or B, I just paint it. I don't want to do the painting on this part because it's a clear part and you would definitely accent the brush strokes and stuff like that, so to speak. At the same time, I feel like it's coming down to that because oh, there it went. This thing just loves to jump around. Jump, jump, jump about. Pro tip, get what? Tweezers. Or, whatever they are. Okay, so that's there. This doesn't make sense. Okay. That's a bad sticker. It's a very bad sticker. Or I'm just really bad with stickers. I'm going to go with either of those options. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm just going to leave it at that, Grandma. Alright, so after I get stickered onto there, the thing, then I put that on here. The real question is, do I give it some more paint colors first? Or do I paint it once it's on the Gundam? I feel like I should paint it when it's on the Gundam. Where's my green? There it is. I'm gonna throw a little bit of green back here. Yep. Oh yeah, I probably should test fit this, see if this even fits. Oh sweet shit, it does. That's half the battle, honestly. Okay, now to paint the head, top part blue, I feel like. Yeah, I think I'm just going to finish that off there. Huh. Interesting. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Get some blue flowing. To me, this is like the strenuousest part of the Gunpla right now. Just because it's going to be the most seen and looked at and focused. It's a focal point, you know, of the Gundam. Jeez. No matter how many times I go over this part and stuff, like, it always just racks my nerves. Do the circumference of the head too with the blue. I feel like that's the right-ish call. Yeah, take care of all that green. Remove it from the equation. Tilt your head forward, please, sir. I say like an old-timey barber. I don't know how I got blue in that crevasse, but butts. That wasn't supposed to happen. Not like this. Sorry, hyper-focusing here. This is some stressful shenanigans. I'm just glad the head fits on here. Let's be realistic. Like, that's one of the most important parts. I don't know if I should do the inner parts. I say as I start doing the inner parts. Granted, that is going to get panel lined eventually, so I can hide most of my errors with that. Or at least I'm savagely banking on it. That's what worked out really well for the Lightning Gundam. Okay. Honestly, this looks pretty good. I say I just dab at something randomly. I honestly owe the good vibe natures of this kit to this blue marker. Without it, I am useless. Without me, it is useless. If you'd be so kind. There we go. Oh boy, you looking good. Shit, you looking good. The other spots need a touch up. Not really. Dang, you were just coming together. Now, what color should I make your cheeks, bud? I'm listed on blue. Wow. You look cool. Or do I just leave those gray? It's a tough choice. Yeah. I'll figure that out later. I'll definitely figure that out later. Probably paint them black, let's be realistic, because there's not enough of that on this kit, I feel like. Okay. The non-yellowed V-fin is on there, which will be rectified right now. Because, I mean, so I was going to make this one yellow, because I know in the pictures it's not. And it really needs... It's a Gundam. He's a special Gundam. You know what? I feel like I can do a little bit better job. Yeah, I can. Okay, we're getting close to calling it for tonight, by the way. I feel myself getting ridiculously hungry because I may or may not have forgotten to eat after going home from work. Going right into the stream. Then again, I really wanted to get this Gunpla going and see if I can't do arm stuff. This will all have to get pen aligned later, that's for sure. The pen aligning I'm waiting until tomorrow because paint. I want to make sure it's 100% dry. And if there's something I need to go back over, if it settles weird or if it just does weird paint things, I don't know what that would be because I'm not used to this yet. Then I can go back and touch it up before getting a panel line on there. But the panel lining is usually like my solidification of that part is done. Worry about something else-ness. Which is a good thing. You know, a little peace of mind sort of thing. There's going to be a lot of panel line work on the head tomorrow, I hope. Look it up and probably get some different lighting on it. Yeah, I got some paper towels up in here. Okay. It is a very small V-fin, but I like it like that. And I like it like that. Gives maximum head mobility instead of like the unicorn where it's just this honking ornament. That's right, throwing shade at the unicorn, which is the Gundam with the most power. So what? Come at me, fight me, bro. It quantizes, comes at me. Oh shit. So it does have more power than the new. Fuck. I can swear it's after 9 o'clock, by the way. I went and I hit the goal. Get some more gold up on this. There we go. Wow, I have to get way more into there with the gold, I guess. That's not what I was expecting. I was really expecting this to be way more hidden, the backside at least. So I'm glad I did a pre-fitting there. Okay. There we go. Cool. Super cool. You and my friend are coming together quite swimmingly. Okay. Ugh. Okay, so I think this is what I'm going to call it for tonight. Got the shoulder pads situated and secured. One arm done. I wanted to do more, let's be realistic, but I got the head done as well. For the most part, minus some panel lining and a little bit of cleaning up here and there. You know what? I'm just going to take a quick gander at that while I have you here. I wish I had a thin red or thin white marker. Do I have a thin white marker? I ask out of uncertainty AF. That's one batch of markers. I do have a thin white marker, and I'm not using it. At the same time, I feel like that's just good enough. Maybe I'll paint something somewhere else. Who knows? Tune in next time to find out what I do, because not even I know. Because a lot of this was kind of thrown together and found out that parts aren't working as well as I would like them to. So we'll find out together, friends. Hopefully I made you giggle at least once tonight, or today, or whenever you're watching this. And if I do, mission accomplished. If not, well, have a couple more beers next time. I swear I get funnier with more beer. But yeah, let me know what you think. I'll be here. If you got tips and tricks for me, let me know. Leave them in the comments. All that kind of jazz. So, I'm Northbound James. Find me on Twitch. All that fun jazz. Have a nice evening.